back. This is David, and these are some random coffee stains I'm going to draw on and find some images in. Right here, this sort of looks kind of like one of those old cars, like kind of like a Model T, like the ones that you had to, hand crank. But as you can tell by this stain, there's something a little off about it. Like, it kind of comes down here. Maybe it's a pregnant Model T. But unfortunately, since it's so old, during pregnancy, it does drink and smoke quite a bit. So there it is in the exhaust pipe. And right over here, this looks to me like a man shoving maybe his glasses up his nose. I mean, he was told not to, but this is the 1800s when people were experimenting with such things. And of course, shoving glasses up your nose in the 19th century will turn your body into a clog. But don't worry, it's a Gucci clog. So right over here, this kind of looks like an M or something. Maybe like the first McDonald's logo. It was actually, this is actually what Ronald McDonald looked like. He was like, they were very cheap, so they had to incorporate the clown and the M into one symbol, so they had to sort of bend him, and he just wore a diaper in those days. And it was an actual person with no arms. He just sort of bent himself into an M and stood there on a pedestal that acted sort of like a sign. And with the extra leg there, it kind of more looked like a squiggle as opposed to an M. He didn't really have any bones in the other leg, so it just sort of blew around like a weather sock. But at least you know where the wind was going. And down here, this kind of looks like maybe a stomach, like a fat man's stomach, like a beer belly. I think this is actually what people are going to look like in the future. They're going to be required to pull themselves into their stomach, and it's just the only thing coming out of their neck hole will be their hair, and they'll have to crouch down and everything, for the radiation waves are going to be quite low. But don't worry, the inside of your stomach will have Wi-Fi. So that's everything in my head today. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Check out my Patreon down below. Lots of interesting things you can have access to. If you want to send in your own coffee-stained art for me to draw on in an episode, please just send me a message and we'll set it up. So that's all from me. Thanks again for watching, and have a good night.